one thing led to the next. So this is Malachi 2, verse 14 through 16. And it says, Yet ye say, Wherefore? Because the Lord hath been witness against thee and the wife of thy youth, against whom thou hast dealt treacherously. Yet is she thy companion, and the wife of thy covenant. So, you're there and you've had competition. You've looked for another freedom, and you found it. And so now you're looking at your family and you're saying, well, if I get a bigger home and a better car, I need a better family. I need a better wife. So no longer are you looking at your wife as being a treasure to you, as one that helped you get to where you are now. But now you're saying, well, I could get even better than you, because the money I've received, I got it myself. So you start to see what happens when you start leaning to your own understanding, you're not humbling yourself. Because no longer are you thanking God for your blessings, but now you're saying you've acquired the blessing. And so if you've acquired everything, then what's stopping you from changing everything? So in 15 it says, And did not he make one, yet had he the residue of the Spirit, and wherefore one? And he might seek a godly seed. Therefore, take heed to yourselves. Take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against a wife of his youth. For the Lord, the God of Israel, saith that he hateth putteth away. For one covereth violence with his garment, saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore, take heed to your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously. So God turns around and says, okay, if you are that great and that mighty, how could something that you have joined together, or that you have lived with, all of a sudden turn ugly, like your wife or your family or your situation? So God turns around and he says, well, if you consider her ugly, you're really speaking to yourself. If you consider her foolish, you're really considering yourself. And why he says that is because he made you two one as you walk down the aisles. That's why there's no such thing as remarriage without death. Because if he creates one, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. With that being said, when you are one, that's why you cherish and you love your wife, because in turn, you're showing the world as well as everyone else that you really cherish yourself. That's why in 1 Peter chapter 3, it says to give respect unto your wife, and the wife give respect unto your husband, that your prayers be not hindered. So one thing could lead to the next if you're not careful. If you don't stop yourself, it'll be too late. And you may think that, well, I'm going to just change my job and change the business and change the car. Soon enough, you change your family, you change your church, and you change your lifestyle. You change who you serve. You could change serving, or you could turn from serving God. And when you get to that state, there is no turning back. You turn into a reprobate. You'll say a lie is a truth, and a truth is a lie.